Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. Playing an EGIK WM France Tech Chief 456 game with Graey, Mercator, and JP. So opening pile here, there's Village Farmer, Pasture Lover, Spring Worker, Organized Handyman. I could take Pasture Lover, Wheel Thatcher. I could take Village Farmer. First picking Village Farmer seems okay. Because I probably get something like Spring Worker back. Yeah, I think opening with Village Farmer seems fine here. Wow. Master Tanner and Handmaid in the same pack, and then Livestock Keeper. Um, yeah. Master Tanner, I think, is easier to satisfy than Handmaid because you don't need to make the way to hold the animals. And Master of None or Livestock Keeper, both of them are ways to get a boar. So they're ways to activate the Master Tanner. So looks good to me. Ooh, I kind of like Farm School Graduate here. Yeah, I actually quite like Farm School Graduate here. Because Village Farmer can be played in round 4, Master Tanner can be played in round 9 or round 7, most likely. One of those two. So like that. Restless Father seems like a good follow-up to Village Farmer. Boyer seems okay. Basket Maker would be okay as well. But with Village Farmer, I think it's got to be Restless Father here. And I can evaluate, like, I can play Restless Father in 4, Village Farmer in 7, or I can play Village Farmer at the end of round 14. I mean, I first picked it, so playing playing Village Farmer in round 14 for 3 points seems okay. Especially one of the things I don't like about drafting Village Farmer is that sometimes somebody else will just start with a very powerful field combo or a field engine because those cards are generally pretty decent. Or they'll take some kind of crop bonus point card, and that's going to really heavily bias them towards making a lot of fields. So those two things make me a little lower on first picking Village Farmer. But I got Restless Father here, so manual labor not so good given um, when it comes out. So I think I take Organized Handyman here. And the food from Organized Handyman can kind of help pay for the farm school graduate aux in the middle of the game. So I think I like that. Ooh. Yeah, don't need Bargain Hunter. Probably not doing anything with Well Seller. Is Animal Tamer something that I want here with Master Tanner? Both the board cards are gone, by the way. Master of None and Animal Breeder. So yeah, I guess I could play Well Seller. The problem is Well Seller is like pretty awkwardly timed. It doesn't really come out until round 11 most of the time. So if it doesn't come out till round 11, it just most of the time is not doing anything. I mean, animal tamer is a pretty big zero, I think. Understudy's fine. Actually, maybe I actually need to consider animal handler here. The problem is always the timing on animal handler, so I'd have to play this in round 9. So that means I wouldn't be playing Master Tanner until 11, which means I'm not growing with it until 12, which seems way too late. So, yeah, I'd probably just grab understudy to plow twice, maybe. Oh, Shepherd Boy is a thing. Yeah, Shepherd Boy is a thing as well. All right. Some good miners here. Cornucopia, Aquavit, Iron Oven, Ground Pickaxe Plow. I think I'm taking Aquavit with no sources of grain yet. I think I'm taking Aquavit over Iron Oven. Yeah. I like chocolate with Farm School Graduate quite a bit. Otherwise, there's kind of a Stonehouse line with Foreign Labor Shepherd Boy. Yeah, I could do something like that. There's also Oak Cask. We could get a try the Stonehouse line with Shepherd Boy. That could be good. And maybe, yeah, maybe I play Shepherd Boy instead of Master Tanner, and Master Tanner doesn't come out until round 11. Could be okay. Unfortunately, this is a bad custom improvements hand because of organized handyman. Apiary, on the other hand, is very good. I don't dislike Honeymoon here as well. Playing Honeymoon in 13 with Handyman seems like a decent play. I mean, there is custom improvements plus kitchen cabinet, but apiary is really excellent. And if I'm going to make one field at a time throughout the game, then apiary is even better. If I'm going to have periodic, if I'm not going to do all my fields at once, but I'm going to have fields coming in kind of periodically. So yeah, I think the plan is farm school graduate, restless father, handyman, shepherd boy, tanner, probably not playing well seller, village farmer in 13 or 14, depending on if I want the wood or not. Most of the time, I probably don't play it until 13, given ground pickaxe plow, given um, plow feast. Well, I really don't have a source of crops for baking, unfortunately. Beehive oven is fine, but I really do not have a source of crops. The thing is, I'm not loving the joinery here either. I have no wood miners yet for trees. I guess I'll just take Beehive Oven. It's a very solid card, and it's thematic with apiary. Beehive Oven is like, okay, after I've gotten the one field with Restless Father, I've maybe sown it with apiary, then I harvest that first grain and maybe I bake it with Beehive Oven, for example. And then Iron Oven is back here as well. Also got Cornucopia. I could set up Cornucopia stage 1 for grain, and then Beehive Oven and baking with oven seems like a decent line. The problem is, Master Tanner, I have to be able to eat the animals. So I'll take Iron Oven. Beehive Oven, Iron Oven, there's some mix of points in food, which is fine. But yeah, this means I try to play apiary, with my one of my family growth actions. Try to have a bunch of grain. Probably the goal is sow with apiary, harvest. So again with apiary, and then after that second harvest, well, now I've got 3 grain on my field, 2 grain in my supply. I can bake one of them, sow the other, and continue to increase the stuff that I have. Apple garden is quite poor with apiary. Yeah, bonfire might be the play here actually. Bonfire means I don't need to build a cooking hearth and I can just feed with ovens except for when I'm using Master Tanner. So the idea would be probably try to set up bonfire, Master Tanner, like organized handyman plays bonfire maybe, and then custom improvements is here, eh? I'm surprised by that. I mean, I can play majors. I can play minors on the major reno spaces. The problem is really organized handyman just means that's not very good. The grain market here. Like custom improvements fall out, unfortunately. Um, yeah, so maybe bonfire is like the only time that I can actually eat animals. That would be kind of my idea with the bonfire pick. JP's got patroness, so JP's probably playing a bunch of occupations. Will appreciate the fact that I'm not using the occupation space, I imagine. And time to grab the 1 grain. Sure. This is the second game in a row where I open 3 wood, 1 grain. Hopefully this one goes better. Hopefully this one goes better. So 2 reed or reedstone food. I'm happy with either of those. Gray with manual labor, I would guess, is doing something like 3 wood, 2 wood, or 3 wood into play, a 4 wood occupation. Or maybe he's got like 3 wood into the 2 clay fireplace. Could be any of those. If Shepherd Boy had been a card that supports Master Tanner, I might consider not building a room at all and just renovating to get a really early, not Shepherd Boy, but I guess it would be Journeyman probably. But since Shepherd Boy doesn't help the Master Tanner, then the payoff for getting to stone is not as big. It's mostly just foreign labor. But I think foreign labor, like build, grow, reno to stone, and then worry about Master Tanner after. I think the foreign labor makes that okay. Just try to grow with Master Tanner in round 12, I think, is okay. Oh, Gray's gonna start player eel farm. I'm just gonna fish, I think. Nothing too much to do. I don't really want to take a 2 wood action. I'd like for my moves to be a bit better, ideally. Yeah, either of the 3 wood actions would be good here. And if I don't get either of them, Reedstone Food is fine. I will get one of those 3 wood or Reedstone Food. It's a certainty. What if Grey's on Clay Roof strats? Could be. Weedler. So Mercator probably takes the traveling players if it comes back. So I do need one more food to play an occupation with Farm School Graduate. So that would be a case where taking day labor would have been better because then there would have been better actions this round with my second move. But Gray's going to build the fireplace. So even if Mercator takes traveling players, I'm not too worried. Yeah, I'm able to start player to read Stone Food and still get the first room. So. Oh, but if I do that, then I'm not playing Farm School Graduate. Okay, I think I just have to accept the fact that I'm taking a 2 food action next round. There was start player bonfire into the 2 sheep. I could have done start player bonfire into the 2 sheep and then played Farm School Graduate with my second move. But that means I would not be building the first room. And I think I want to build the first room. Yeah, because JP's going to 4 wood here. Gray, probably 6 clay. Maybe 2 reed. 2 reed is nice. No, he's taking wood. Setting up pasture lover, I guess. Gray is. Right? Mercator's going to start player. Sure. Happy to see that. Would love to read Stone Food, but gotta eat my clay here. And my restless father. Reno flipped. Reno flipping seems good for Mercator. Um, May as well threaten the sheep. Yeah. Yeah, I think threatening the sheep seems fine here. Play bonfire. I don't need to use it for a while, but I think playing it here is okay. And then second action could be 5 clay. Yeah, 5 clay or 3 reed. Probably, yeah, like 5 clay a bit better, since it seems likely that I'm going to want some reedstone food actions. Gray's going to grab the sheep. And then mercator. Maybe Reno well here. Maybe 3 reed. Maybe 5 clay. Any of those I think are reasonable. Mercator, Reno well. All right. Yeah, so I think. What do I need here? The 3 wood does not enable any miners. Pretty much nothing enables a miner except for stone. But I don't actually want to play any of these miners, so grab the 5 clay, I think, is okay. Yeah, and I think I'm more likely to want like 2 reedstone food actions and a stone action compared to a 3 reed and then multiple stone actions. Because I won't be able to get multiple stone actions for a while, especially if stone flips in 7, which I'm hoping it does. If it's a late family growth game, I am done. I just I don't I can't feed my family. Like I'm not going to be able to feed long term if it's late family growth. Well, that's unfortunate. That's game over for me. I lose to Graey or Mercator or JP, any of them. JP's seeded second in a late family growth game. Gray's got his really efficient feeding, plus, with the pasture lover, his rooms are going to be quite nice. And Mercator's got the well built already. I'm losing to one of those players. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, this is just unfortunately I just don't like this extra start player action means that um like it's a difference of like 2 moves. So I lose out like because the start player action itself is not a good action, and then the um I grow run round later. So I'm losing like two actions here every time family growth doesn't come out, and um yeah, and it just means like losing two actions means there's no way I'm gonna get to stone in round nine, which means there's no way that I get three things out of four, three guests out of foreign labor. It means that Shepherd Boy is a lot worse. So second action, there's a decent four wood, which might be gone. There's six clay, which the six clay lets me build a hearth, which seems fine. There's reedstone food. Making a hearth seems good. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Is Grey gonna return the two clay fireplace anytime soon? Because with my five clay, I can build the two clay fireplace. So it seems likely that in order to be able to feed in round nine, I'm probably going to have to bake my one grain, which means I have to take grain again. Yeah, because Organized Handyman is going to place apiary round 11, so it means I'm very likely not sowing until then. Yeah. So yeah, so I'll try to probably play iron. Probably I have to play Iron Oven round nine in order to feed. So I place Iron Oven in nine, I place Apiary in 11, and I place Grain Market in 13. Foreign Labor gets played whenever I run out of stone. Oh, Ock. IAG. No, G, not G. IAB. Not G, IAB. I might not have three grain fields in round 13. And I desperately need the food from Organized Handymen. So I'm counting on Gray needing to first move build here, or maybe even trying first move start player. Yeah, Yeah. First move, start player, paddocks, beautiful. Makes his pasture lover have maximum effect and forces Mercator to stable block. Um, but there's 6 wood there, so maybe Mercator just chooses to take the 6 wood. And then I get the 3 stone. Might be able to get max 4 in labor after all. No, it's too much stone. Yeah. 4 rooms for Graey. Nice. Nice. It's all Reedstone food. And then last move, Reno. And then I think I might grain sow with my second and third actions in 9. I think that might be something that I want to do. Just take grain and sow, just because I'm going to need so much grain over the course of the game. Or that, not that I'm going to need so much, but that I really do benefit having a lot of grain because of the efficiency of Iron Oven plus Bee Oven. So Iron Oven bakes a green into 6, and then I get 2 food from Organized Handyman. So yeah, Reedstone food, grain sow, I think. Yeah, Reedstone food, grain sow. The 3 woods okay. Animal grabs are okay. Bee statue for Mercator. Um, yeah, I did kind of mess up the food economy when I took 2 food in fishing in round 2. It ended up being bad for me, I think. It was bad for Gray and I in particular, because if I had day labor, then Gray can have his 3 food fish. So that might have been the better line. Also, there's a lot of food on the board. Good amount of food on the board. Probably JP takes one of them. Maybe not. Well, depends if JP wants to build again, I suppose. Man, sewing manually with apiary is no bueno. But the plan will be to plow in round 11 and sow with apiary then, so that I have two grain fields going into round 12, and then baking with the beehive oven in 13 is more acceptable. Awk, but I'll wait until after mercator goes. And I will play. Is there any way Shepherd Boy has any effect in round 11? I think it's very unlikely. I think I'm really wanting to get 3 stone because I want to keep this 2 stone for Beehive Oven. So I think I just play Master Tanner here. And then I'm threatening like 2 boar and cattle or whatever. No, cattle flip. Cattle flipping is good for me probably. And Mercator's got to grow, so I get 6 wood, so that's good. Mercator has quarry, nice. Quarry plus beehive, nice. Quarry plus bricklayer as well is nice. Yeah. Oh, I should put these aside. So these two I already have decided they're declared for organized handymen. So then these two are in my hand. Um, yeah, take 4 wood, right? 4 wood's not bad. You know, this is going. This is a good round. 6 wood, 4 wood is good. Last action plow would be the icing on the cake. Last action plow, I'd be if I got last action plow, I'd be quite happy. The gravy on the cake, that's right, yeah. And summon Nathan. So first move, either the 2 boar or the 2 cattle, hoping that JP does not start player here. But he might start player trees for the citizens with this move in order to grab one of those 2 moves. Nope, JP took the clay. All right. Yeah, so I'll take the 2 cattle or the 2 boar, whichever, and put 2 food onto the Master Tanner. I think there's like no way that I wheel the boar, but I have the option of taking a boar into grow in round 12. And then now I'm hoping to get second action 3 stone, which is possible I mean, Mercator's never taking it. I think Graey is Graey interested in the two boar? Maybe there's a world I wheel the two boar. If I wheel the two boar, that would be pretty excellent. Graey could take the boar just to keep me off of family growth. But Graey grows before me this round and next round, so he doesn't care. Yeah. I mean, Mercator's not taking two boar, so I get the two boar here. So if I get the two boar and the three stone, this is really excellent. If I get the two boar and the three stone. Two cattle, two boar is awesome. Same difference, Montu. Keep one boar or keep one cattle. There's no difference to me there. The cattle is worth extra food. I think Gray takes the three stone here. Nope, Gray's gonna play cornucopia on family growth. Okay, yep. Making sure that he gets his growth in. And then he'll just activate master manual labor on whatever his last move is. Could be a 3 wood action, could be a 2 wood action, could be a well, probably not 3 stone. So I get this is as good of a round as I could have hoped for. This is a better round than I would have hoped for. This round and last round, though both of these have gone better than I would have dared hope for. So that's good. That's better than I would have hoped for. If you had asked me to predict, I would have never predicted two cattle, two boar, 3 stone. That's really remarkable. Old hiker, nice. So we can take stone with the old hiker and trigger manual labor with it. Yep, so that's a lot better than taking 1 stone. And the 2 wood is here, and you don't want to take the 2 wood, so cool. Good stuff. Go ahead and announce my shepherd boy here. If I do get family growth here, I will be a little annoyed that I didn't place grain market instead of beehive oven because I could beehive oven here and then apiary sow and then hit grain market in round 13. But Gray's family growth thing, so moot point. Or I guess it's possible he's taking start player, but it seems likely that he's growing. Yeah. So first move 4 wood for me, I think. Although start player to get family growth without room looks pretty neat, given that it's got a wood on it. Play your next family growth action. So I can't family growth without room and then family growth with room. I'm obligated to. If I family growth without room, it messes up my master tanner. So I could start player for plow so, but that seems bad with apiary. So just take 4 wood here. Four wood fence reno. Oh, Gray's renovating. I mean, the stage four was incredible. Stage four was absolutely incredible for me. So after family growth coming late, I got great moves in stage four. I don't think it's enough to make up for it, especially the fact that Gray got to grow twice in front of me. Like if I had been able to grow last round after, like if I had been able to do two cattle, two boar grow, I'd actually be, I think, in a very good position. But unfortunately, it's not the case. I was wondering if there's a way for me to grow and then add another food, but I've satisfied the once during the game clause, so like it's already been activated. So yeah, I can't use the family growth without room action at all. Fence here? No, fence is blocked. Plow here? I'm hoping to family growth without room in 14. So one plow is the rest of my. Yeah, okay. So then I'm thinking about. So then I'm planning to take vegetable next round in that case. Yeah, planning to take vegetable. Yep, I will plow feast. Two food for an eye. And Gray will grab the grain and four food. It's pretty great for him. He actually could use the food. Gray actually appreciates getting the food here with the grain. So now if I get two more fields from two family growth actions, I'm going to have six. Hard to imagine I don't win the village farmer points with six. And last move here. Oh, I thought I had planned my last move, but I guess I didn't. I guess this is just vegetable then, because I can't fence. And if I do two more fields, fencing 14 can't give me four pastures, so I don't need any more wood. It's also APRA so G. Oh, Gray's got visiting quarryman. Nice. Nice. That lets him go and grab the two stone here and get plus stone. Yeah. Beehive oven, bake a grain into six food, plus a food beehive, plus two food. So I get nine food altogether. Expected Gray to be on plow sow here. It seems like he's thinking a bit. He's thinking about getting screwed on Reno. Maybe. Could also be thinking about screwing me on Reno. I definitely do want a Reno here. Ooh, plow sow. I mean, I'm not gonna plow sow. I'm gonna fence or Reno. Probably fencing this round is very important because if I don't fence this round, then I can't actually use the I can't actually hold the shepherd boy sheet. So yeah, plow sow sucks. So then Reno foreign labor and then family growth grain market. Nice, very good move by Graey. Very good move to take the wood here. Wheel plow sow. Very sharp play by him. I'll get a field also. JP renovating here. Yep. Dead well seller, dead shepherd boy. Too bad. Dead foreign labor. Too bad. Oh well. I was dead when it was family growth in 7. The game was over for me then, unfortunately. Oh well. Not much I can do about that. Yeah, nothing for me to do here. Take stone, I guess, to play the clay oven. Sure. Take another grain. Take another grain and sow it is not the worst, actually. If I do want a clay oven. A clay oven's like a full action. It's hard to imagine playing with clay. You know what though? I have to pay off the I have to pay off my aquavit. So setting up the stone oven seems okay. Or is the clay oven, sorry, not stone oven. Feed 7, harvest. So this, harvest. Whoops. This should be here. Do I want to do a grain market, rearrange? Sure. I'll do one. Actually, no. If I want to do it, I can do it in 14. No market, no awk. JP retains start player going into round 14. At least I get family growth without room, assuming that JP is plow sowing here. Yeah, because Graey can't use it and mercator won't use it over family growth with room. Oh man, Graey first move Renos. So this means that I'm hoping to get Clay Oven on Major Minor. And Mercator wants to probably build the Stone Oven on Major Minor. So this means I don't get to build the oven. That's too bad. Yep. Rip me. Well, how many rounds have I been last in? So let's see. I was third in round one, and I was third in round two, and then I was third in round three, then I was fourth in round four. I was second in round five. That's nice. I got to be second, and then I was first because I had to start player into the family growth, and then I'm last in round eight, and third in round nine. I was second in round 10. So Mercator did start player twice. He start playered in 4 and in 9. Yeah, and then Mercator retained start player in round 11, and then it's just the last 3 rounds. So yeah, it was just stage 1. Like the stage 4 was very good. It was just stage 1 and stage 5 that were really bad, being last. And this round as well, being last was also very bad in this round as well. Next move, so bake. Now I have more than enough grain. So now I can afford to harvest a grain and turn it into a vegetable and then eat a couple more raw grain to pay off Aquavit. Just do it now. So whatever I score +5 is my final. 46, GG Chris. Gray wins. I beat Mercator. I assume I beat JB. Maybe not though. JB was in a good seat position. Yeah, he has the trees points. Why did Merc rush out the well? I don't know. Just 'cause it's a good card, I suppose. Yeah, I beat JB as well. So I come second in spite of how ridiculous stage 2 and stage 1 was for me. Oh well. Yeah, so Dead Shepherd Boy. I mean, Well Seller was already always likely. Well Seller was always likely to be dead, but Dead Shepherd Boy, and then like I could have, not being able to have all three animal types, brutal. Not being able to build the clay oven, brutal. Not getting to family growth to my fourth person until round 13, brutal. Oh well. Guess I'll take a quick look at the draft, but I I just got wrecked by stage 1 and then stage 5 and 6, unfortunately. Well, stage 1 and 2 and 5 and 6. And stage 2, I only really just got wrecked by family growth coming out late. Like I might have got fine actions. And the other thing is, family growth coming in 5 meant that Graey was able to do his pasture lover thing and grow in order, which is gross. Which is so gross. Wonder who took Master of None. Because these were the next 3 picks. So nobody wanted Wellseller. I mean, Wellseller is pretty bad. Bargain Hunters. I guess the rest of these are just quite bad. Bargain Hunter, Wellseller, Table, Stable Master. But I think Master of None is not great either. Oh well. Yep. Unfortunately, I just lost in round 6 when family growth did not flip over. Oh well, that happens. All right, guys. That's it for me for today. I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow evening. So we'll see you then.